How's it going, YouTube? In today's episode of Darius Garage, we're going to be revisiting an old topic that we covered on this channel previously, and that is the no bass issue on E92 and E90 BMWs with the individual audio system. The reason I'm covering this video again is quite simple, and that is that there are some unanswered questions regarding that topic. Namely, is it possible to repair the subwoofers? That was the most commonly asked question regarding that video. So with this car, I had an opportunity to check that and see if this is possible. So a bit of backstory here. One of my more popular videos on the channel was regarding my cousin's 335 IS. He had an issue where the car sound system was quite flat. It didn't have a good sound to it, and being the top of the line audio system, he likes his audio to sound pretty good. This was not by design. There was something wrong with the car and nobody could seem to diagnose it. They replaced amplifiers, they were checking fuses, they were doing all sorts of different stuff, and we checked the same things and everything seemed to check out fine. So we moved on back to the basics and looked at the functionality of the speakers. We lifted the seats, we went underneath, and we found that the subwoofers were no good, and so we replaced them. Now, the reason why they were no good was because the cable by design is too short from BMW, and so when playing loud music with too short of a cable, the cable rips and tears, and basically the sound system was too powerful for its own good. We ended up replacing those speakers and everything was good. The sound system sounded good again. Then I ended up buying this car, and this car had literally the exact same issue. And the reason I knew that this would be the subs and not the amplifier was quite simple. The symptoms were identical to my cousin's car, and I knew that this was a design flaw. So the first thing I checked was those subwoofers. Lift up the seats, pulled it out, lo and behold, the cable's torn. So instead of replacing them, I tried to do what everybody else was asking if it was possible, and that is to try and repair those subwoofers. We did, and I can happily report that yes, it does work and you can repair them. So to fix this issue, you're going to need to take out your seats. And then under your seat, there's going to be a lot of trash. Clean up the trash. Then once you take that off, there is a cover. You are going to need to remove this cover. It's held in by some Phillips screws. And then once you do that, there is an air chamber which houses the subwoofer. You're going to need to remove that out of the car. There's two 10mm nuts. Once you pull that out, pull out the cable which powers the subwoofer. You're going to want to remove the subwoofer out of its air chamber. And there are a couple of T20 screws, if I'm not mistaken, that go all the way around. You remove those, and then you have the subwoofer in your hand. You look at the cables, they're going to be probably torn. Then you need to extend the torn part of the cable. That is the trick here. So you get some wiring, a pigtail out of any BMW on a scrapyard or something like that, and you just extend that cable with some solder, cut it to size, and then you just solder the terminal back on. Reinforce the other side, and then put it all back together. Once you do this, turn on your car and enjoy some nice music. If you made it this far in the video, I'd like to say thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that I saved you a couple bucks and you learned something new today. If I did, consider maybe leaving a like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I appreciate all the feedback that I get from you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.